Right now, I sit here on my rooftop, really in the here and now, not yesterday, and it's not tomorrow yet. It didn't get born yet, but I'm sure that as I take this breath, I'm in the now. And it's sunny today, so I'm sitting in the sunshine. Every time it happens like this time of year, I always give thanks. In fact, I'm giving thanks non-stop these days because I'm still breathing. And every day I realize how valuable every breath is and how I deal with what God gives me to deal with. Actually, what I manifest to give myself to deal with, so I can learn further lessons that are valuable in life. And at almost 76, it's really a teacher age for a human being, if that's what starts to happen. And that's been growing in me for a while, because mostly I've been teaching myself. And as I teach myself what's right and what's wrong, I can't help but teach those around me what's right and what's wrong. And it applies to plants. It applies to family. It applies to friends. It applies to animal friends, from dogs to snakes. It applies to bees. It applies to trees. It applies to all of life that we're given to appreciate. And one of those forms of life is cannabis, because cannabis is the most valuable plant form on planet Earth, by far. And I'm so grateful to have it for a healing aid at this time in my life, that I've gone through several near-death experiences, and I was saved, I'm sure, by several different forms of cannabis, and also doctors, nurses, hospitals, and pharmaceuticals at certain times. All those things saved me, but one of those things was cannabis. And I'm grateful to all those things. Every doctor and nurse, male, female, these hospitals in Amsterdam are superb. I'm grateful to them. They help me. But there's no way that cannabis doesn't help me. Cannabis has helped me for 58 plus years in many different ways, including these pants I'm wearing right now. 100% cannabis. One thing, a near-to-death experience like I just went through, having a seizure, many seizures for many days, and then recovering. Because when you have a seizure, one thing I learned is there's a part of your memory bank that temporarily gets lost. Like people I know very well for years, I can't remember their name right at first. And I have to ask somebody else what their name is, and then it goes, of course that's their name. And I can't believe that I could forget their name, but everything like that that you remember again, it's a physical way to feel the healing process of getting your memory back, what it feels like, because especially with certain things, the minute you remember them like you always did, you go, oh, thank God. I remember that person. I remember that time. I remember that funny experience we had. I remember going out to eat with him. I remember that massage. Boy, do I remember that massage. And there's